Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on the final day of the first week of the second anniversary festival, and we're going to start off with 8,500 sneaky snacking. Very good. We got like 60 grand last night sneaky snacking, so that was very nice. But let's go ahead and see what we can get up and running. No skill triggers from Gardevoir, but it's only been a couple hours, so no surprise there, especially given how she's been performing all week. We got some extra corn from Beware. That might be all we need for the rest of the day, which is very nice. Aggron, could use a little bit more sausage there, my guy. I mean, blueberries are strong, but could use some more sausage. I don't know why I clicked on you. You have a full inventory. You do not have anything. Let's see. I don't think I mean, I could collect from Dedenne right now, but it seems a bit of a waste. We're currently at 90% extra tasty odds, and if I fail this after saying that, I'm gonna be real sad. Got extra tasty really early last night, so was able to stack up a lot of extra tasty odds for this morning, and we have a huge pot space to be able to fill. I think given the odds, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw these tails in there. Might as well. Also, we got a ton of excess ginger. We can throw a lot of that in there and be done with it. And hopefully we'll be in a really good place after this. Ginger, decent pot filler. Not the best, but decent. We only need 24 more. So that would be what? 78. So let's drop that back down. 78 plus 24. Yep, that'd be 102. All right. And then we got plenty of milk just to fill out the rest. One more. There we go. And now we should be in a good place. And we should have a pretty decent meal if this goes extra tasty. Big if. Hey, there it is. Nice, very nice. 320,050. Very good indeed. All right, level 62 as well. I was really hoping we'd get this to 65 by the end of the week, but yeah, given how much we get for each cook, that was a bit optimistic, quite a bit optimistic. But 320,000 is pretty much going to put us almost where we need for Master 20. So yeah, we're hitting Master 20, which is nice. Can we get some more? We didn't get any more extra tasty odds, but that's okay. Beware, my guy, you are like right in the way, buddy. Thank you. Oh, hey, thank you. Sometimes you just got to let them know. Let's grab our dream gift before we forget the final dream gift. So hopefully something. Ooh, oh wow. I mean, how do I feel about this? This might actually be the weakest gift. This might be the weakest gift. 10 small handy candies. We get small handy candies so easily that I mean, we get like 6 pretty much every week from a perfect sleep, which I get pretty frequently. Maybe the rest of you don't, or some of you don't. But I typically get 6 at the end of every week. So to get 10 feels kind of meh. Now 10 large handy candies. That would have been something. But yeah, that feels like the weakest one out of all of them. I think the 400 diamonds was up there with the best. What else was there? The 30,000 dream shards was really nice, but to be fair, that's also like one good night's sleep at the end of a really good week that probably not too hard for a lot of us to hit right now. So yeah, maybe the 400 diamonds was the best. I don't know. But that 10 small handy candies does feel pretty lackluster given the rest of the gifts. So we got the 3 medium ingredient tickets, which at least they weren't smalls, so that's good. We got the 600 sleep points, which was nice. I mean, I guess that's about 3 days worth of 100 sleep score for premium, 6 days worth for non-premium, so that's not bad. That's a pretty good one. Trying to think of what the others are, because I can only, that's only 6. What was the 7th one? It was either so terrible I forgot about it, or it was just so mid I forgot about it. It's probably that it was more mid. I feel like the 30,000 dream shards and the 400 diamonds were definitely the best ones. Yeah, diamonds were probably number 1, dream shards number 2, sleep points number 3 for me. But I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know which ones you appreciated the most. No skill trigger there, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and grab skill triggers. No. All right, we got berries. We got 200 sleep points. That's going to put us at a grand total of 2,366. Very good. Very good, buddy. All right, maybe we don't need to buy some more biscuits today because of, cool things showing up. But for our daily lottery, a trip biscuit would be nice. Small dream cluster. I'll take it, though. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. That is another, like, 3 grand in dream shards. Hopefully 3,200-ish once we get to level 65. For now, though, that's going to be everything we need for that. Let me make sure I don't need to collect something here. No. No? Biscuits? No? Okay. Wanted to make sure there weren't any biscuits in there before we jump into this, because I did that earlier this week. Left those 5 biscuits in there for going to sleep on time 3 times, and I could have used them in my sleep research. So, none to be found there. Hopefully we get a good sleep report, though. I did use a Totodile incense last night just to get an extra spawn. That's looking pretty dozy, so I'll take that if that's what we get. But it's also looking a bit snoozy and possibly balanced. Dozy. Nice. Good stuff. I will take that dozy. That is perfectly fine. And then we've got close to 300 million. So it's going to be like 280 million? 270? 275.8, almost right in the middle. Not a lot of 3 stars, but I mean, it is green grass. I keep saying that all week, but it is green grass. There's not too many 3 stars here. So no surprise. We got a Bulbasaur. We got a Minun, a brand new Minun sleep style. What else we got? What else do we got? Trico, Torchic. Ooh, okay. I see some good stuff in there. So we got Drifloon, yuck. Torchic, Trico, Totodile, Bulbasaur, Quagsire, Minun, Torchic again. Ooh, okay, well, we know what I'm trying to catch. And we got 2 new sleep styles, which we know one of them is this Minun right here. Minun, a top belly sleep. Oh, ooh, that's a lot of dream shards too. 10k all on its own. I'll take that. I will take it. All right, there we go. Perfection. We only need one more Minun and we're done. Let's see. Let's go left. It is not left. It's never the direction I go. Oh, well, hello. Was not expecting to see you here. 3-star Delibird, the gift-giving sleep. Okay. Completely unexpected. Is this gonna... Ooh. Well, you know, that's the last one we need, but also that Weavile yesterday, the completely unexpected and dark horse pick for me to catch yesterday has got me thinking maybe I can do it again with Delibird, but that's a really, really bad mindset to be in, so let's not do that. That is a hungry Minun, a hungry Trico, a hungry Drifloon, don't care, and that's it. Okay, well. We can do a thing with that. How badly do I want Minun? I don't think I want it that badly. If only that Delibird was hungry. Actually, no, we wouldn't be able to catch the Delibird still. We do have a Master Biscuit, though. But we're not going to do that. That would be stupid. And I only have 1 Great Biscuit left, so I don't think I want to use that on Minun. I don't think Minun's worth a Great Biscuit. I do want to catch the Torchic. Trico is worth a Great Biscuit, so maybe... How many Poke Biscuits do I need to buy? Poke Biscuits first off. Okay, so let's buy some of those. Let's buy 2 for now. I think that's all we need for right now. Let's back it up. Neither of the Torchic are hungry, but that's okay. We can for sure catch 1, and I think we'll just leave it at 1 because I feel like if we try to catch both, we're going to be overextending ourselves in biscuits, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm starting to second guess it. For now, I think for now we feed you the premium biscuit. And then Trico's worth the Great Biscuit, but we take the gamble to try to make it cheaper, I think. The gamble is that we bet on the 10% or not extra tasty, the 10% crit cap odds because it's hungry. And if we get lucky, then we only spend the one Poke Biscuit. But if we get unlucky, then we have to spend a Poke Biscuit and a Great Biscuit. The alternative is just go ahead and spend the Great Biscuit because we're going to have to spend a Great Biscuit anyway, unless we get that 10% crit cap. So maybe that is the right play to just go ahead and spend the Great Biscuit, but that feels wrong for some reason. And you know what? I don't know. I don't like it. I know that. Let's go ahead and not gamble. As much as I don't like it. Yeah. Yeah. I am really torn on this. My emotions are all over the place about this decision. You're worth a Great Biscuit if I get a good one. So perhaps, maybe we just go for it. If this is a crit cap though, I'm gonna be real sad. It's too late now. We can't change it. It wasn't a crit cap, so we would have had to use the Great Biscuit anyway. So it worked out. It worked out. At least we saved the Poke Biscuit. 90% odds that we would have to use the Great Biscuit anyway. So that was probably the smart move. That's what I'm going to tell myself. I'm just going to feed a regular Poke Biscuit. We're going to see what happens. I'm not really super worried about it. I might buy 1 or 2 more biscuits until it gets full. Yeah, no crit cap there. Or at the very least. Actually, I don't know. If that comes back hungry, it's only got 7 pips left. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I might feed it 1 or 2 more so that if it's the only thing that shows up that I do want to catch, then I'm just going to go ahead and buy 2 more. Why not? If it's the only thing that shows up that I do want to catch, then a premium biscuit and a regular biscuit will take it home, you know? So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll feed it 1 or 2 more, try to get it to that point, try to get it to 5 pips left. Hey, there we go. Now if it's the only thing that shows up, we just need to give it a premium biscuit. So there we go. And if it shows up hungry, we can just give it 2 Poke Biscuits. We don't even have to give it the premium. We can give that to something else. There we go. Job done. All right, well, we're going to leave the mine in there. Set that up for success in the future. I do need a better Bulbasaur, but I just don't think I want to spend the biscuits right now, you know? So let's... also, I forgot there were 2 mine in here, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to buy a few more biscuits just to have them on hand. There we go. And that way we've got 5 on hand for tomorrow. Maybe we won't have to buy any more in the middle of everything. But looking at this right now, let's take a look at this photo mode. It's kind of weird. Take a picture of the whole campsite. Boom. There we go. Nice. Save it. Screenshot saved. Saved as an image. Nice. All right. And there we go. Job done. Love it. I think that's the first time I've actually used that. I did open it up once just to mess with it before, but didn't actually do anything with it. Sweet. Finish snack time. There we go. I like the photo mode. I kind of... Did they say it was sticking around? I don't remember if it's sticking around or if it's just here during the festival. Surely it's sticking around. Honestly, half tempted to send out the Delibird candy the same way I was tempted to send out the Sneasel candy. Sneasel candy because Weavile is so rare. But I feel like everybody's moved on to Happiny outside of a select few. So yeah, gonna send out the Trico candy. That seems like the right call this week. Trico's that good. And then we've got 16,067 research XP, very good, and 24,395 dream shards. Not too bad. No, I mean, we're doing pretty good for being on green grass. But that also further solidifies my point earlier about 30k dream shards is a lot, but also not terribly hard to get on your own. But let's see, Torchic, my guy, are you going to be the one to make me happy. So far, ABA, that's pretty decent. I'll take that. Come on, buddy. I know you don't have berry finding at 10, but give it to me at 25. Give me speed at 10. Berry finding at 25. Not good. Ingredient finder S. Skill trigger S. The skill trigger's okay. That's not bad on this one, says it charges its own energy. But ingredient finder's terrible. We don't like that. Skill level up S would be okay at 75. Helping speed S at 75 instead, and inventory up S at 100. And then energy recovery up and XP gains down. So this thing really wanted to be anything but a berry specialist. It tried to be a hybrid ingredient skill specialist. And it's perfectly set up for that too. Honestly, if this was an ingredient specialist, this would have been a perfect setup. I would, not perfect, but this would have been a good setup. I could have worked with this one, but as a berry gatherer, not great. It's gonna be like, oh, actually better than I thought, but yeah, it's not gonna be great. Not great. So yeah, we already know what we're looking for with Blaziken. It's gonna be helping speed and berry finding. Straightforward, simple, and this ain't it. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and move on. That's another Torchic to go live with the professor. Maybe the Sceptile will treat us better, or the Trico, I mean. It's quirky, which is not good. That is neutral nature. We don't have berry finding at 10. Maybe we'll get it somewhere else, but we got finally a Trico that's not ABC. All right. You know what? We're looking for berry finding, skill trigger, helping speed. Those are the 3 things we need on a Trico. So if we can get those 3, even with a neutral nature, it'll still be pretty good. Won't be the best, but it'll be pretty good. And we can see what we got. So let's go ahead and check. Ooh, awful. Energy recovery bonus, research XP bonus. Actually, might not be that bad. Let's see what's at 50. Skill level up S. Yep, nope, never mind. And then there's berry finding all the way at 75. That's not where we need that. And ingredient finder S. This thing has 2 decent sub skills. I was gonna say 1, but skill level up is not bad. Free skill level ups is not bad. Just not what we're looking for. And then of course, quirky is a neutral nature, so not helpful there. And we rate this as total strength because that's where Sceptile really performs, is its combined output between berry finding and the berry bursts from skill triggers. And it's still not going to be great. It's definitely not going to be as good as some of the others. This is one that I'm really confident in sending to the professor, mainly because it has 0 speed. 0 speed. So that's not helpful. Not helpful at all. Berry finding does give it a huge boost at 75, but that's like a year and a half away, so not super helpful at this point. And yeah, both bad catches today. That doesn't feel good. It does not feel good. That is yeah, it's starting to make me feel bad about spending sleep points to catch these things that aren't good, but you gotta catch them or you'll never get a good one. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to hopefully some bigger and better things. I think we got some new news. I got a weird update last night that I was not expecting. So I'm curious what it is besides another 948 sneaky snacking. I did use 7 incense because I used 2 last night. Very good. And then for our new news. Oh, okay. Well, they just straight up told us what it's going to be. Hold the phone. Hold on. Oh, this could be big. Hold on. July 20th is the day Pokemon Sleep released globally. To celebrate our 2nd anniversary, a new limited time feature, Festive Flowers, and a new item, Neutralizing Mints, will be available starting on July 21st. While available, you can use the limited time Festive Flowers to grow flowers in the planter near Snorlax's feet. Okay. If you use the various seeds Professor Narrowly gives you to make Festive Flowers bloom, you'll get research bonuses depending on their color. Okay, all right. So we get different buffs based on who's got what. I feel like the word mints made me think something else, and it may not be that. These effects will be active only while the Festive Flower feature is available. Makes sense. You'll get 1 neutralizing mint if you plant a white seed. When you use a neutralizing mint, you can remove... okay. When you use a neutralizing mint, you can remove the effects of a Pokemon's nature has on its helping stats. When you start growing festive flowers, Professor Narrowly will give you 1 neutralizing mint as a present. So it doesn't change their nature, it just removes the negative part of the nature for the duration of the buff, is what it sounds like. So, not what everybody was hoping for when they read the word mint. But they got us. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. The event period is July 21st at 4 a.m. until July 28th at 4 a.m. All right. While available, you can plant 1 seed of your choice every day in the planter near Snorlax's feet. If you track your sleep after you plant a seed, festive flowers will bloom when you wake up. Note, festive flowers will bloom when you log in the following day, even if you didn't conduct sleep research. If you forget to plant a seed, one will be chosen from your remaining stock and planted in the planter, and festive flowers will bloom when you log in the next day. When festive flowers bloom, you will get additional research bonuses when you conduct sleep research, such as 2.5 times candies from the first sleep research of the day, or triple helper Pokemon sleep XP. Yo, those are really good bonuses. That's good stuff. Once you've reached these received these research bonuses, they will remain active for the duration of the event. That triple helper Pokemon sleep XP is looking really good. To get that as early as possible, there are 5 colors of seeds, and you will get 1 of each. Each seed gives you a different research bonus based on its color, and you can see the bonuses each color seed will give you before you plant them. So that's going to be an interesting decision-making process, to plant the seeds in the order that's going to give you the bonuses you want the most for the longest amount of time. Okay. All right. Surely there's going to be a Dream Shard one too. What else could there be? Let's see. Candies. Probably a Research XP bonus. So we know we've got the candies, the Sleep XP, probably Research XP, Dream Shards. What could the 5th one be? Man, maybe more hungry Pokemon. Maybe a guaranteed hungry every day. Trying to think of what else it could be. I don't know what else it could be. I'm drawing a blank on that one. Yeah, I think it could be that. They're not going to tell us yet. Event bonuses apply to only sleep data tracked after planting a seed. Each type of seed can only be planted once, and you won't be able to use the Festive Flowers feature after the event ends. If Festive Flowers is available again during another event, the types of seeds, the research bonuses, and other details may change. Cool, that's fine. They're just covering it just in case things do change. But this is really interesting, a choose your own buff feature, and you get to choose what order you get them in. So that's going to be very, 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 very interesting. And the neutralizing mint is also kind of interesting. That's going to be something that we have to strategically choose which one we want to use that on, because we only get one for sure, and we don't know how many in total we're going to get. But this is really good. I like this. This changes things up a bit. Let's see. We got a white, which is the neutralizing mint. Oh, does that just remove? Oh, that's what the 5th one is then, I think. It just completely removes the negative status effects of all Pokemon, it seems like, perhaps. Interesting. Okay. All right, that's cool. But possibly not the biggest impact on total gameplay. But I don't know. We'll find out more once we get around to it, once we start getting the seeds. We'll probably have some more information maybe tomorrow, so that will also be nice. But the 2nd anniversary announcement, number 2, 2nd anniversary gifts. July 20th is the day Pokemon Sleep released globally. Pokemon Sleep has reached the 2-year mark since its launch today. We're deeply grateful to all the researchers who have supported us until now. We will continue doing our best to deliver a gaming experience that spreads the joy of sleeping. To commemorate our 2nd anniversary, we're giving the following gifts to all researchers. The availability is from July 19th until September 21st at 11 p.m. It contains 2,000 sleep points. That's really good. 2,000 sleep points, 1 main skill seed, also nice. 5 Poke Biscuits, I do need. 3 Friend Incense, 1 Plusle Incense, and 1 Minun Incense. All good stuff, all good stuff. This applies to players who log in during the distribution period. You can accept the gifts by tapping the gift box icon in the upper right of the in-game menu. If your gifts haven't arrived yet, please restart the app and check your gift box. So they've given out a lot of sleep points over the last couple of weeks. We got an extra 150 every day So that was like 1,050 there. We just got 2,000 now, so that's 3,050, and then 600 in the dream gift. So they gave us 3,650 dream shards, just enough to buy that main skill seed from the general shop. Coincidence? I don't know, but still, I will definitely take the extra sleep points. I can put those to good use. That is a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff, and it looks nice seeing it all in there. I almost don't want to claim it because I want to look at it, but let's go ahead and get all of our goodies. The Minin, the Plus, and the 3 friend incense, the 5 Poke Biscuits, the main skill seed, and the 2,000 sleep points. Nice. Very good. All right, well, interesting. Very interesting new news. Maybe we'll get some information about the flowers before the event actually starts, but I don't know. I'll be checking on that. I mean, I guess it does start tomorrow, so but maybe not. I won't be able to talk about it before the event starts. Yeah, it starts tomorrow at 4 a.m. So not really any time for us to get any information ahead of time. So it is what it is, but let's grab our community reports and we'll look forward to that. Oh, well, the game didn't like that. I don't know how my sneaky snacking menu popped up right there when I hit community reports. But we got 42 of them with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That doubled up out of 42. Very, very nice. About a third. I'll take it. Also, Raichu's picture not showing up for whatever reason. But the game is tripping, bro. Tripping. Anyway, let's back it up and let's see what we can do about this team we got going on. We are in a really good place right now. Honestly, once we hit Master 20, I'm just going to start prepping for next week. Start getting some ingredients and stuff together and just be done with it. And we have you know what? Let's just do the thing. Let's do it here and now together, hopefully. We're missing the sausage. No, I wanted to do this together. Spicy curry. We could, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Let's see. You know what? We can actually figure this out. This is gonna be one of those features of the Raenon website that we don't use all that often, but we can definitely use it now. It's gonna be recipe calculator, I believe. And then we go to curries and stews, and we go to, what is this? Spicy leek curry. Let's make sure that I've got it at level 46, and we'll click on that. And let's see what we can do, because we can figure this out. Let's put in all these mushrooms. Actually, no, let's not do that yet. Let's go ahead and throw in all of these herbs, actually. Let's do the 1 apple just to get that out of there. We've got, let's do 50 milk. That should leave us enough for recipes next week. That is sausage. What am I doing? Come on. 0 sausage. There we go. 50 milk. We need to keep, what is it, 23 honey? Let's just throw 5 honey in there. Ginger. We're gonna get more overnight, so we can throw all that in. Let's throw all of that in there. Tomatoes I'll keep. Cocoa, we can throw those 2 in there. Corn, we can throw half of that, I think, and we should be fine. And then coffee, how many ingredients is that? That's 176. Is that enough? It's only... Huh. 30,780. That seems a bit low, so it's not gonna work. All right, yeah, we have to wait on the sausage. We've got to wait on the sausage. We can't do this yet. Cannot do this yet. Also, 30,000 was lower than what we started with. How'd that happen? No, 33,000 is where we're at with all that thrown in there. Still not enough. Still not enough to get us to Master 20. We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait till we get that sausage, which is unfortunate. I wanted to do that here and now. I wanted to celebrate with everybody, but unfortunately, no luck. No luck. Well, let's go ahead and check where we're at in our pantry. yeah, all we need is just a little bit more sausage. The rest we can start getting ready for next week. So yeah, we don't know what recipe we're gonna get next week, so we could prepare for everything. And part of that is going to be, we already got the recipe calculator screen pulled up, so let's see what we got going on. So curries, I mean, we could get more ingredients for the Inferno Corn Keema curry, but we're probably gonna get Dream Eater. Plus, Dream Eater lets us prep these 4 ingredients, which overlap with some of the other recipes. The tomatoes and potatoes from the green grass salad are also gathered in there, as well as milk and cocoa for the tea time, or not cocoa, but the milk for the tea time corn scones. 18 corn, that's what we needed to keep, not 17, but 18 corn. That's what I was thinking about. Green grass salad is 17 corn. So, doesn't require a ton of ingredients for these recipes, but does allow us to get prepped for next week. We actually know, well, we could get ready for the big meals for next week just to start off strong, because I forgot. I used my Good Camp ticket late. So we should have breakfast and lunch that are boosted by the Good Camp ticket. So we can get these together, which means we need to save those mushrooms. And yeah, we definitely need to save those mushrooms. Don't use those. So save the mushrooms, get some tomatoes together, get Quackleval on the team, get some soybeans together, and cool. All right, so that's a good start there. We don't have enough coffee. We need like 5 more coffee. That'll be easy to get together. Sausage, don't be a problem. Don't use that oil either, is what I just learned. So it's a little less overlap with the bigger meals, but that's fine. We still need a little bit more coffee. So we need coffee. We got plenty of honey. We just need to not use it. So if we get Big Boy Blastoise on the team, we should be fine with milk and cocoa. That should happen really quickly, and then we don't have to worry about that. I'll go ahead and collect that from you. Try to make sure that nobody's missing out. And honestly, at this point, we can take not Gardevoir, Raichu off the team, because our next meal is going to hit us on Master 20 anyway. So having him there to fill up an extra slot is just not going to make a difference. So once we hit Master 20, we're prepping for next week anyway, for tomorrow. So yeah, not going to make a difference. So we'll take Raichu off the team. We'll grab Big Boy Blastoise, start getting some milk and cocoa. Corn. Where were we at on corn? Did we have enough for lunch and an extra 18, or did we still need a little bit more? I forget. Let's see. Let's see where we're at. 14. We need 32. We have 34. Nice. So we got enough for that. And then we will have a bigger meal for lunch, but we're just trying to prep breakfast for all 3 meals, and then we can swap the team around depending on which meal type we get for lunch. So we're just getting ready for breakfast. So we got Big Boy Blastoise. We do need a little bit of corn, just a little bit, not corn, coffee, little bit of coffee. So that'll be a quick and easy thing. I'm honestly going to take Dedenne off the team too, because we don't even need extra tasty odds. We don't even need extra tasty to hit Master 20. It's going to happen. So we'll throw this guy on the team, get that 5 coffee. Hopefully really quickly. Every time I say that, it ends up taking till like 10 p.m. So hopefully really quickly. We already have the honey we need. We just have to not use what we have on hand. And that will cover desserts. Hopefully I don't have to swap in Clodsire as well. For coffee dressed salad, we'll leave Aggron on the team to grab that sausage. Oil wise, we might need some more, but we do have some already. We need to check how we're looking on potatoes real quick. I really wish that I could have them both pulled up, and the way I could do that is just by plugging the numbers in here, but I'm kind of stupid and don't do that for some reason. But salad wise, we do have the potatoes we need, so we don't have to worry about that. We just don't use them. We need the oil. That's what we're missing. And we could get that pretty easily with our Toxicroak. And that way we can at least cover those 2 meals. But I think we have potentially one more. Let's get Dedenne out of there because we don't need the extra tasties. And let's get our oil Toxicroak. There he is. Let's get you in there. Level 50 doesn't make a difference, right? Sure doesn't. All right, perfect. And then let's check the energy levels of everybody. We might be able to get one more ingredient gatherer. Nope, 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 nope. We need to leave Gardevoir on the team. Try to get a double trigger quickly, hopefully, and then we can swap Gardevoir out. But for right now, we need to leave Gardevoir on the team to top them up. But it's pretty straightforward from here. We only need a few coffee, and then we're good to go on that. And then the only other thing we need is soybeans. Yeah, that's the only other thing we need. So we're in a really good spot right now. As long as it doesn't take forever to get these ingredients, we're in a really good place. Come on, buddy. I need that sausage. So hopefully we can get to where we need to be. We're only missing tomatoes and soybeans there, and only a few tomatoes. So that will be really quick and easy. Probably could have gone ahead and thrown Luxray on the team just to get those tomatoes really quickly, but it is what it is. This one, yeah, this is going to be the problem. That oil could take a while, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know, man. And I don't think we have any ingredient tickets because we used them all yesterday, I believe, just to get some extra random stuff. Right? We don't have any more. We got one. I mean, whatever. We'll use it. We'll see what happens. If nothing else, it's pot filler. There's the coffee we needed and some soybeans to help. So they were both beautiful. All right. Well, now we don't need coffee. We can take Vikavolt off the team. Sweet. If I'd have known I had that, I would have done it sooner. Can we get a skill trigger? No. We got an Oran Berry. Come on, buddy. All right. Well, now that we got the coffee we need, because it was it desserts that needed the most? 24? Or no, salads? Yeah, salads. Got exactly the amount of coffee we need. So now we can throw soybeans on the team. Sweet. And that, I'm more comfortable putting Luxray on the team later. I'd rather go ahead and get Quaquaval on the team right now, because I don't know how this Quaquaval is going to perform just yet. Still 0 handy candies. But let's see, what can we do with you? What can we do? Helping Speed M would be very beneficial. Can we just go ahead and get you to 50? Probably. What do we got? We got a good amount of Dream Shards. So what's it going to take to get you to 50 is the question. Let's get to our XP table. Is it XP gains down? No, neutral nature. All right, so a regular Pokemon, 43, and currently 838 to go. And I have 0 candies. So to get to 50, we would need 94 small handy candies. And we have a lot. We do have a lot. But we got also some fighting type Candy M. Is there a legendary fighting type? I mean, all of the Swords of Justice are fighting type, but I don't know that we're going to see them. It's possible. Any other fighting type legendaries that I'm not thinking of? Marshadow, but that would probably be a ghost type. Also, the Swords of Justice probably wouldn't be fighting type. They would probably be their other typing, their primary typing. Is there anything that's... Nothing's coming to mind that's actually fighting. Even Galarian Zapdos would... Well, no. If they do the Kanto birds and the Galarian birds, then the Galarian birds would probably be their other typing. So it's possible, but Galarian Zapdos is probably not coming to this game. At least not anytime soon. Yeah, I don't think anytime soon. So let's drop one of those. Can't think of anything else that we would need to use it on, unless I'm forgetting something very obvious. I don't think there's too many fighting type legendaries outside of the Swords of Justice. So yeah, we're probably safe to use that. And honestly, I'd rather burn through some of these small handy candies just to clear up some extra bag space too. That would get us down to 85. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah. We can do that. So let's go ahead and use the fighting type medium handy candy. It will work out. It will work out. Oh, actually, what we could do, let's back it up. let's back it up all the way. Just get Quackball on the team and starting to collect stuff. And then we can go back in and check the thing. Also, we got mini candy boost starting tomorrow, but we already know who we're using those on. Let's go to Quaxley and let's see if we got any water candies that we could use. Only the mediums, which I don't want to use because I was saving those for Suicune. Because we actually have a really good Suicune. So that's unfortunate. I was hoping that we had some small water type candies just to get a little bit extra, you know, but we don't, man. We don't at all. All right. Well, it is what it is. So let's, also helping bonus will hopefully help the rest of the team as well get their ingredients faster. For now, we're just going to use those handy candies. We got to use 85 of them. We'll get them back before too long, I'm sure. They tend to stock up really quickly. So 85 small handy candies in the bag. Very good. That should be exactly what we need. Hopefully I didn't miscalculate. Oh, exactly what we needed. One less and we wouldn't have made it to 50. Okay, well, you know what? And it only cost us, what is that? Not even 75k dream shards. I'll take that. I will take that. There we go. Job done. Level 50 skill unlocked, helping speed M. So we should get those soybeans hopefully very quickly. But also, now that I've invested in this, it's probably going to underperform. That seems to be a thing that happens a lot. You invest in a Pokemon and they underperform drastically for like a day or two. So hopefully that doesn't happen to us, man. But yeah, I think that's kind of where we're going to have to wrap things up for today once we gather these mission rewards. Hey, there we go. 5 more small handy candies. Told you we'd get them back real quick. 5 more small handy candies and 2,000 more dream shards. Very good. Very good. All the missions are done. We'll have to see what the missions are going to be for next week, tomorrow. But hopefully we can get some of those handy candies back because there was a lot. There was a lot that we just used on that Quackball, but it will be worth it in the long run. Just as a reminder, this Quackball, let me get to the right thing. The investment page, this Quackball, now that it's level 50 without a good camp ticket, should produce about 86 soybeans per day. We're only looking for 28, I think was the number we're looking for. So we should hopefully get that relatively quickly. Only a 14 minute and 24 second frequency speed now at level 50. Nice. And yeah. That, I think that is including the 2.2 times. Maybe not. If it's not, it's even faster. So yeah, very, very good. But like I said, that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. We've done some good work. We've had a good time on the first week of the Summerfest. Hopefully, week 2 with this festive flowers thing is going to be even more interesting. But we'll have to wait until tomorrow to see what that's going to be about. But yeah. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, YT Husky Star, JP Barty, Rogue Bastion, Josh Garrett, and SDK Posse. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel for just as low as $1 per month, you can do so by clicking that subscribe plus or that join button right below this video. And you can also find a link in the Discord to my Ko-Fi for a one-off donation, the links to my live stream channels where you can come hang out with us while we play other stuff, and the link to the Discord where you can come hang out with a cool community of people and talk about Pokemon Sleep and other fun things. But other than that, y'all have a good night. Good luck next week, and until next time, later, dudes.